Hello, everyone.
Hey, hey,
It is us.
we're back. Best hair on the internet? Check.
Best hair goes to
Us.
Autumn Gard.
No. For those of you that weren't here last stream, who was it that made that comment?
Julian.
Julian was like, Noir and Autumn have the best hair on the internet.
We're looking good,
Yep.
everybody. So, we should start with the thing.
Yeah, the question of the day is, has gear become too toxic?
Is
You
it?
guys, yeah, you guys let us know. What do you think? And when we say has gear become too toxic, we're kind of talking more like about like just like the community or
Yeah, I think just like, I think maybe the commentary around gear, and only say that because, um, I feel like people love there's like a doom and gloom around something that doesn't matter. Like,
Hmm.
you know, it's like very much like more recently, like I wanted to post something about the labyrinth, right? But I
Right.
said, you know what? If I just like if I say one thing like about the labyrinth, someone is gonna like say something about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to talk about it because it really doesn't. There, people will talk amongst themselves or enjoy it on their own, and I don't know.
Catherine says yes. Next question.
Brian Brill says, "I don't eat my gear. Not toxic."
Synthetic says people are toxic, not the gear. I agree with you on that.
Yes.
I remember the first time I ever posted a synth video, like a video of me playing a synth. I think the first thing I said, hey, listen, if you're expecting like a super in-depth techie video, click out because this is just from the perspective of someone that wants to have fun playing music. And that was like, I put that in there so that the toxic people could hopefully leave.
They
Um,
still came.
yeah, there you go. But Catherine says the community is not a community at all. It's just people angry about life taking it out on their fellow enthusiasts and musicians. Yes.
Yes, very good, very good. Madsy, answer yes. Lots of lead in gear.
That's why I clarified the that's why I kind of clarified afterwards because I'm like the gear itself, we're talking more about like people that are in like the community.
That was actually more funny because I didn't read it. I was like, "Oh, Matt agrees," and it was like, I didn't read the lead part, which was
Oh.
funny. Catherine says, I went viral this week talking about how people don't need to spend any more on things in general. And I was told I hated art.
What? I would think you would get the opposite reaction because you're kind of telling people to stop like consuming things. Like, buying things at least.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual like. So I feel like there used to be an answer, but now that answer is not the answer. And I accept that that's not the answer. But I think, Autumn, you would probably agree. Like, number one, the idea of like consumer tube, especially around anything, cameras. I watch
Mhm.
more camera reviews than I do like synthesizer reviews, to be honest, just because
Totally,
I don't
totally.
know. I don't even buy camera stuff.
No,
So
I know. Your camera looks amazing, by the way. You're gonna have to tell me which camera that is after the stream because it's looking real good.
I don't know how it's gotten better somehow
Yeah,
since moving it over
that's
here.
what I was saying. Like, did you do something different? Well, we'll talk about it afterwards. But it looks just so clean and crisp.
Maybe it's me and my
Yeah,
personality.
maybe you're just clean and crisp. Yeah.
Um, I thought the answer was don't buy gear. Like that was what it felt like everyone was trying to say, or whatever. But then there's like a whole group where it's more like, no, lean into the gas. Like if you want it, you should have it. So it's like there
Hmm.
is no winning. Rainbow Mess, hello Rainbow Mess, what's going on? Says the discussion around gear is emblematic of the discussion taking place in the society around it. I think the discussion around gear has become more toxic, but so are all discussions. And yeah, maybe. Oh, and you know what? Great segue, Rainbow Mess. Maybe that's why I'm not on Twitter anymore. So,
Mm.
for anyone who looked recently on Twitter to see if I am dead, I am not dead. I'm here. Um, but yes, I am not there for reasons surrounding toxic. And I don't like the word toxic because it's very vague. I'll just call it polarizing people who refuse to accept that if you don't agree with them, you are bad. You are a bad person.
Oof. Yeah, the demonization of people is definitely it's unfortunate.
Exactly. So yeah, I think it's oh dang. Yeah, Catherine. I mean you're on Insta more anyway. So yeah, I have to probably come back to like reactivate it maybe, but I think I'll probably keep it inactive until after the election, after the nuclear
Hmm.
war, after whatever happens next.
After everything. Yeah.
Yeah, at some point, Catherine, I think yeah, you're gonna have to do fully off of the internet type things. Or miss. I deleted Twitter like a year ago, and it was one of the best decisions of my life. Yeah, you know what? I mean, Autumn's barely on there. Instagram doesn't get that way, and I think it's because
Yeah.
Instagram is so much better. Like I saw a political post the other day. I
Hmm.
literally saw a picture of Joe Biden yesterday on Instagram, and I like so like not interested, not interested. Not because I don't like Joe Biden, but because I'm like this is the gateway. Just even seeing political type things. So
Right.
yeah. Oh, we don't have around the web this week because we're having a discussion about toxicity. Maybe I don't.
Yeah. Oh, Chicano, welcome back.
What's going on? Oh, the photo has changed. Chicano.
Wait, is this the same Chicano that we
Yes.
really?
Yeah.
That
Look
photo.
at the beard. So
Wow.
so solid.
I am actually shocked that you changed your photo.
I know. Well, maybe it's different on Twitch. Maybe it's like the older one on Twitch still. What's going on, by the way? Anyway, that's why I say that X Twitter is just a circle jerk of topics. Nothing but people telling you you're wrong for everything. uh,
Yes, it's me. I'm still Mexican. I mean, I don't think that's what we meant, but good to know.
what's up, What's up, Destructor? What's going on? I saw
Hey,
Destructor earlier in the Synth Samurai stream. What's going on?
nice. Shout out Sin Samurai. Awesome
Shout out to
person.
Synth Samurai and my synths protect me from the nuclear fallout. I'm convinced. I mean, you know what? We all might have to find a way to, you know, put our synths together to create a new society somewhere as we harvest the technology from our oscillators or whatever. um, yeah, I think that there's just something weird. And I'll say this: it's I saw some videos more recently where the very early comments, where typically it used to be filled by people going like first or like, yay, or I
Yeah.
don't know. It was like more filled with people being like, oh, I'm glad I didn't buy this. Oh, like just, oh, this is a commercial or, and it wasn't even my videos. It was someone else's. But it was
Right.
just weird to be like, I don't like that was just so weird that like people would be that like usually those are the
Like that
stragglers,
negative.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, but just it's so weird to be like first out the gate. Um,
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand the need to I mean, the need to have like a constructive like criticism kind of comment, sure, but the need to just I don't know, just be like so negative.
yeah,
I don't get it.
I don't want to. I kind of would hate like this is how I think about it. Like I've learned to think more like this. If I'm doing something, I'm technically saying to myself, that's the way I want to spend my life. Like if I want to be on an app with people arguing over, you know, politics, like that, I'm deciding that that's how I want to spend my actual
Yeah, dude.
time, and that's probably bad. And various dispositions. What's going on? New, maybe new. Various dispositions, new.
Yeah. Have you been here before
Yeah.
on lurk mode, or is this your first time here?
Welcome, or new name. Could be new name.
Yeah, maybe it's a new name. Like
Um,
Chicano did a new name and then a new picture.
new photo, new me.
Mm-hmm.
I just deleted threads for the same reason. Reading people slash keyboard warriors bickering brings me no joy. Yeah. Do you have threads, Autumn?
No, I never got threads because I figured it was just another Twitter,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm just like, I'm already not on Twitter. And then I've heard that once you make a threads account, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I've heard that once you make it, you can't delete it. I'm not really sure if that's true, but I'm just like, I'm not really tempted to make one.
That's interesting. I always forget threads exist, and then I see like some post on Instagram and it's like, hey, this person's trying to like, maybe you'd be interested in this on threads. I'm like,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
no. And it's funny because I remember when it first came out, there was a lot of people like talking about, hey, get in on it now because the early adopters are the ones that get kind of like rewarded.
Sure.
But I'm so happy I never got on it.
Yeah. Is it a thing? Is it like, do people use it, chat? Do people use this threads thing? I mean,
Wow. So you can't delete it, but you can deactivate it?
oh, so it's like Facebook. Or does Facebook let you delete? I don't know. My Facebook's been deleted or deactivated for like since 2015, so I have no idea.
Good for you.
It's funny. That was the election. That was
that was before things got crazy.
I did it at that time to Facebook because it was just
Smart
bad,
move.
man.
Smart move.
Right.
I always try to get rid of Facebook, but I always need it for my jobs. 'Cause I always like run their social media.
Yeah, mine's just deactivated because it holds like hundreds of photos from my youth. So I'm just like, dang.
Oh, that's right.
I should put those somewhere, but it's just like, well,
It's like you have to download them. I
yeah,
mean, because when did you start Facebook? How old were you? Or like what year did you start it?
I don't even know.
I think mine was
I was a
2009.
late starter. Oh, 2009? Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
probably mine was around that time. I was like a Facebook. I was a MySpace.
Same.
Like I kept letting MySpace go for a long
I
time.
know.
No, Nazi says no one uses threads. Rainbow Mess. I think people use threads. I don't. No, I deleted my Facebook part, but I deactivated threads. Threads.
Oh my goodness.
I think so. I guess so.
So anyways,
I never saw that, and now I can't unsee it. Thanks a lot, Brian. We appreciate that.
jeez.
Dang, can't unsee that now.
Well, you know what we you know, can we just really quickly talk about, you know who wanted to talk about this? Weaver Beats. He wanted to talk about the Kendrick Drake beef. Like this was like a long time ago, but
Oh yeah.
we didn't have time.
Mm.
We didn't have time. But I'm just curious, chat, if anyone even knows about the beef, and if you do, are you team Kendrick or are you team Drake?
Yeah. Are you team A minor or are you team Kendrick Lamar?
Oh my goodness.
I feel like when you put it that way, it's like, how could you not?
Yeah, how could you not? Rainbow Mess says the Kendrick Drake beef was hilarious. As a certified Drake hater, I loved it so much.
The thing is, they're together on my favorite album from Drake. Kendrick and Drake are on Take Care, which is
Oh yeah.
my favorite Drake album. So it's so weird, that they're like beefing. So,
But I mean, Kendrick's going for like some personal stuff, and not just that, like actual behavior that should be called out on. Always team Kendrick.
Imagine being Team Drake at this point. I mean, it's just hard, like all you got to do is say A minor, and it's just like, what are you supposed to say? Like, I back
you up. And then the fact that he did the hopscotch like in the music video while he said that was hilarious.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I think Drake has an insane contract, actually. That's the thing. Like, he drops every single year, twice a year sometimes now. I think he just
Mm-hmm.
has an insane, like, contract with whoever. Um,
Oh, mass produce says Kendrick's a bully.
dang. I mean, look, I think Kendrick is a big time. You know what? Kendrick's, to me, Kendrick's best album was about a decade ago. And that says a lot in terms of maybe my personal taste on Kendrick, you know? Um, I think Drake's had a lot more hits since then.
Yeah.
I don't know when Hotline Bling came out, but Hotline Bling to me came out the same time as like To Pimp a Butterfly, which was almost 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just such different people.
They are very different. I mean, and again, two things can be true at once. Like there's a lot of Drake's music that I still
Oh, yeah.
really
Oh, yeah.
enjoy, of course.
Hard to listen to
But
sometimes.
also, Kendrick's kind of coming out on top on this beef.
It's kind of hard to, I think there's a lot of things people can walk away from, right? But
Mm-hmm.
even the I'll just put it like this. Even the criminal justice system doesn't let you walk away from pedophile. It's
Oh,
like the
dude.
only thing they never let you walk away from. You could be
Mm-mm.
out of jail for your whole life. You never walk away. So he's fighting against
It's
that
true,
stigma.
true.
So
Um, Dude, Kendrick's got like I think I saw 12 Grammys.
I don't think Drake has a ton.
Yeah, I mean, and then think what you want about the Grammys. I know a lot of people like hate the Grammys and stuff, but I think Michael Jackson had 13. So Kendrick's like
Yeah.
one Grammy below Michael Jackson. Crazy.
I mean, Kendrick's kind of he rides the sort of like Lauren Hill, right? Like Lauren Hill's got like 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like sometimes you just have that magical. He won for To Pimp a Butterfly. He won like album of the year. Then he won like song of the year. Then he won like record of the year. I mean, it was
Mm-hmm.
you know I don't even know if he got best new artist that time because like he had albums, but it was like he didn't break through, so he could have even won that. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Last thing on Drake.
Okay, Rainbow Mess says Drake put out an album whose cover album was just 12 emojis of pregnant women, and his career somehow continued after that. Wait, really?
Yeah, the Certified Lover Boy album came out like 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh, I
Mhm.
gotta look at it now.
That's funny. I remember. I think I was. Where was I? I think I was like with Bad Snacks when that album came out. I remember, and and it was just funny. Everyone was like celebrating the album like when it came out. So it was just that album specifically pinpoints a moment when me and Bad Snacks were hanging out. Yeah, I mean
Oh my
that was
goodness.
to me this was the start of the modern Drake era. Is
Hilarious.
toxicity in music gear an extension of the toxicity of the music business in general? Discuss. I think music business is so
Yeah,
weird.
I mean, the honestly, the music business is like that could be its own like full stream. I mean, there's so much craziness. There's layers to it.
Yeah, I think the okay, every time I think of the music business, I say you have to buy into the music business. I think a lot of people, maybe they don't know it or they know it or whatever, but like I know a few people who've gotten like record deals lately and they do it with like smaller indie labels or whatnot, right? But like
Mm-hmm.
the small indie labels, like they're like I don't know how to say it. Everything that people think I think is more organic with like artists, especially on a label, it's like it's not. Like you'd be like, "Oh wow, like I'm seeing more songs with this person." Or this person's like it's just like I don't know, it's almost like a choice. I'm not saying anyone can be in the music business. I'm just saying you if you want to go in that route, you can be, and I don't know if that's a good route, but
Yeah, I mean, especially for like the smaller artists that get signed to these labels. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of Ellie Moore. She's a singer-songwriter. She's suing her record label right now. She's a very, very talented. I believe she's not allowed to like perform, not allowed to perform with her friends like as a singer.
Mm.
And like the label is like, choosing which music to put out, which I believe that's very common amongst like, record labels anyway, but you just never know how they're going to try to screw you over.
Yeah. I mean, someone said it best. Music business is full of failed music artists telling a possible successful music artist how
Oh
you
my
be
god.
successful.
Yeah, somebody said that during one stream. I
Yeah.
forgot who said that, but it was like,
I'm like,
man,
you're kind of right.
it
You're
was
right.
facts, yeah.
Well, without going too deep into other stuff, let's talk about a synthesizer that got leaked. It's the Moog Muse.
Muse. Let's check it
This
out, you
thing.
guys.
So here it is, everyone. Here's the thing that all these people have been waiting for.
Okay, so
Keyboard.
did it really get leaked, or did it get like leaked? Quotation marks.
Okay, let's have a discussion about leaked and Moog and leaks lately. Okay, what company has had more leaks than like Moog lately? I mean, good lord. Like, I mean,
And Matt Z says leaked for the third time.
yeah, like the Labyrinth leaked, and then it's like getting like early videos, and then it's like the Muse leaked, and then it leaked
Mhm.
again, and and I don't know. Maybe this is a new strategy.
It really could be.
I
Because
mean, but
there's something about a leak, just the word, people kind of get intrigued by it.
yeah, that's why. Like, here's my thing, and I'll never get over this. I'll never get
Yeah.
over this. So thanks for pointing this out, Madsy. Okay, guys, let me get close. Let me get close here. Let me clean the glasses real quick. Let me get close. I am a synthesizer fan. I watched the Super Bowl. I have a stream about synthesizers every week. I didn't even fathom to see a synthesizer at the Super Bowl, but somehow someone who probably watched a Super Bowl who has nothing to do with keyboards somehow said, "Hey, I bet I not seen that before." Oh, like,
It's a stretch. It's a stretch.
and I watched I was at a party watching the Super Bowl, watching Usher gyrate. I'm seeing Usher gyrate. The girls, oh, Usher doing the thing. I'm sitting there focusing. I didn't see anything. Yet somehow it leaked. Some normal fan. Ugh, I don't believe it. I'll never believe that.
Catherine says, I wonder how much it costs to get Andrew Huang to leak your synth.
Probably, probably like, probably like $2,500 and a Muse. Probably. Yeah, at this point, I mean, Andrew's my friend. So at this point, Andrew probably doesn't he doesn't care. Like, he doesn't want this. I mean, I don't know him, like his inner workings of his brain, but
Oh, you don't? We expect you to.
like, in honesty, like,
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah, maybe that was my problem, Rainbow Mess. I'm so specific on the gyration of Usher and have no idea what's going on in the
That's
background.
probably what it was.
That's just a tip of your hat to Usher for for making me focus on his gyrations. But anyways, in a real honesty, what do y'all think? I mean, I know Catherine says that it looks like a Jupiter 6. Kind of does.
Here we go. The chat coming out with the lulls over here.
Yeah. Usher just going off. I'm like, Oh no, I thought I saw Synth. That was just Usher. Um,
Oh.
that was his abs. Um,
Oh my goodness.
guys, my mic is too loud.
Like
Okay.
those are
Well,
abs, not drum pads.
yeah, I thought it was a I thought it was a mini MPK, and it was actually Usher's abs. Uh, thank you, Rainbow Mess, for staying on topic. It looks like it could be really good. I'm not in the market anymore, though. I mean,
Yeah, I
that's why
mean,
you're not in the market.
are you keeping the labyrinth?
Yeah, I mean,
It sounds so
I,
good. Like the video you posted, you guys, oh my gosh, on Instagram, it sounded so good.
that's
Oh my goodness.
um, yeah, you know what? People, uh, actually, okay. People, it was weird. People really hated how the labyrinth sounded. It is, and we're going to talk about it later. So it's
Really?
actually on
I
later.
can't believe that. I
Not
cannot
not the ones
believe
I
that.
posted, but people were talking about other videos. They were really
Oh,
mad
okay.
about it. So let's see. I think this is okay. So it says there's a a a retailer in Norway. Let's see if they took down the page. So I guess it doesn't exist anymore. I'm on a different page, but you guys, it's not there. So 8 voice, polyphonic, 3 oscillators. Okay, I mean, here we go again. I know, and I still will never know why Moog works with me. Probably specifically because I have a following or something, or I'm a person of color. I don't know. But I mean, here we go again with like, it's just another synthesizer. Like, I'm gonna, I'll probably borrow one somehow. And it's like, it will be so hard for me to like make a video saying anything because it's just like, it's a synthesizer. Like, what am I supposed to say?
Gotcha. So it's like, I mean, I get you when I mean, you've been around the synthesizer
Mm,
game for so long. It's hard
especially this
to,
kind.
yeah. I could see how that it would be hard to make a video when you've just seen so many and nothing's really like sticking out to you.
Yeah. I mean, 8 voices, it's subtractive synthesizer, like ladder filters,
Is
like
there a video?
no, because it's
No
a
video.
leak.
Okay.
It's a leak.
Oh, that's right. It is a leak. It's a leak.
Exactly. Ugly, ugly color, not cream.
Oh
Um,
man.
I mean, I don't know. What do you think of the sliders, y'all? This is to me, this is the real design choice. It's the sliders. Everything else
Mm,
is. I actually don't like this screen. I think the screen is kind of ugly. Yeah, I feel like I guess they needed a screen, but it kind of looks ugly. But eh,
yeah. The sliders, I mean, all I can really see are like lines, but does it have what it actually does on it? Oh yeah, on the bottom.
yeah, it looks like
Okay.
it's kind of one of those sequential type, like
Oh, gotcha,
OLED
gotcha.
type things. I mean,
Okay.
it looks big. I'll feel like that. It looks way bigger than I thought it would. Like the back and everything. It looks like it's long, like wide, like a lot deeper than I thought it was. So
Okay. Man, yeah, it's always hard for me to have like opinions on these things when I'm just looking at it. I mean, no, that's not true. Just looking at it, I like the simple as the simpler the better for me, but I would love to hear like what this sounds like. Wait, Rainbow Mist isn't Usher like 50? I don't think those abs are ever falling down. Oh my gosh.
imagine, like, I think he probably is 50. So I'm like, man, like, I feel like it's hard in the 30s to keep it up. It just you're
Oh
trying
my
harder, but
gosh.
it keeps getting wider. And so my thing is like, I don't know how but he's got a personal trainer and a dieter.
Yeah, these rich people, man. There's a quote that's like, "You're not ugly, you're just poor." Yeah.
Wow, why would you say that about me?
I didn't say that. I said there is a quote going around on the internet, and it's like it shows like a picture of like a really rich person, and it's like their before and after picture, you know? And
I
it's
was like,
like
you know
you're
what they
not
say about you, Steven? You're not ugly. You're just poor.
oh my goodness. No, you know what I mean.
I guess.
No, oh my
Um,
goodness.
uh,
Okay.
next on our agenda, uh, here
Catherine
we go.
says Catherine says I'd look like JLo too if I had 40 people whose lives depended on me having abs. Exactly. See, Catherine
That's
gets
actually
it.
true.
She gets it.
Yeah, those people, their actual job is to make you continue to be a product. I
Yes,
guess.
like they're spending like hours on like your hair and makeup,
Yeah.
and workouts.
You're beautiful because of them, but they have a job because of you. So it's like this symbiotic relationship. I'd hate to work for a celebrity though, but
Oh my
this
gosh.
did have a video. I guess.
Especially after with JLo after that South Park episode.
Oh yeah, I still love J Lo. Aren't they getting divorced? I'm single now.
I don't are they getting divorced? I don't know, man. That's
Chat.
the Benifer.
If I met J Lo, do you think somehow I could like get her number? Put a L in the chat for Lopez.
Somebody send this to Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, if you guys know
Please.
Jennifer Lopez.
Is that your like celebrity crush?
No, but I mean, every time I see her though, I'm just like, wow,
Like she looks good
wow.
for her, like good for her age, or does she just looks good?
I just think she looks good.
She
She
does.
always seems like nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't seem like she doesn't seem mean. And like
No.
other people I've seen seem mean. She seems nice.
Oh, she does seem nice. Apparently, she was really rude to the creators of South Park, which is why they made an
Was
episode
she?
about her.
She used to give it up to everyone. Jesus. This is interesting. I don't know.
Oh my gosh! Now we're starting a whole other discussion. Oh my
Uh,
goodness,
if I could,
dude.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. If I was dating J Lo, I'm not saying I wouldn't stream here, but I would be streaming from a much larger apartment. If I,
Oh, for sure. Okay, but J Lo or Mariah Carey?
oh man,
This is so far off topic. And Mariah Carey hates J Lo.
do they not
Hates
like
her.
each other?
I think JLo was fine with her, and Mariah Carey like hates her. Well, I don't know if she hates her, but she's very much like, oh, I don't know her. Like
This is gonna be the stream where people comment about. You guys didn't talk about any synthesizers.
okay.
So here we go.
We don't
Here's
have a
a
whole lot to go
thing.
off. Yeah. So here's another thing, you guys. We got the Behringer Proton. Look at it. Look how beautiful it is. We have a video.
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's just play it in this window so I don't have to exit out. So can I make it bigger? No, just watch it here.
Since we released one of our most popular original synths, the Neutron, we thought it was a good time to add the next particle to the nucleus. Because you can't have a stable atom with just neutrons, it's the Behringer Proton. Well, all you mad audio scientists out there, you've been asking us about this one for a while. And coming packed with more control, more oscillators, more envelopes, and more LFOs. You're not going to have any trouble bringing this one to life.
Oh, it's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Okay, well, here it is, the Behringer Proton. And I like what Brian Bill said. He said, might have to get the Proton. Been waiting, and it fits my rule about only unique gear from Behringer. And yeah, I don't
Oh,
have
that's
anything
awesome.
against stuff from them. Original designs, I always say, it's weird. Their originals are always better than the clones to me.
Right. I mean, yeah, the design looks really nice. Like I love the is it blue, just like the light blue color, and then it's got like a little, was it navy blue kind of thing outline?
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like.
What's the design on it? That
Yeah.
like in it?
What do they say?
The protons.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yes,
It's the
protons.
atom structure.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Okay, so it's very like on theme. I
I
like
just
that.
I just think their original stuff looks good. Um,
Well, Dustin McAdams says, "Wow, it certainly has a vibe." Agreed. It is very nice.
yeah, interesting knob design, a little different, a little unique.
Yeah.
I like that. It's really more that I don't know if Behringer thinks people don't like them, or like, honestly, my thought is Behringer's originals, it all started off in a good place. All started out with the deep mind, and I don't know what happened. I think
Mm-hmm.
R&D, like Mad Z said, was expensive, and they're like, dude, that was a lot. But it was such a cool synth. I don't think there's anyone who really hates on the deep mind as a product. I mean, I hate on the keys of it because I think it's cheap, but I think like I I would love for Deep Mind 2 in a, I don't know, a different, I don't know, a better case. Not, the keys don't are not really bad.
Okay.
Um,
Uh, Taosophy Music says, "Is the DeepMind 6 considered a clone, at least not in name, inspired by an original at least?"
yeah, it's not really a clone. I mean, it's a inspired by, but I mean, it's kind of like what Moog, the Moog Muse is inspired by what, the memory Moog, or the matriarch, or the poly. It's like, it's just the same thing. Um, yeah, I guess, yeah, they have the neutron, so now they're proton, so that makes sense. The
That's
neutron's like
cool.
orange.
Staying very on theme.
Mhm.
Chicano says, "Advanced knob design won Best Knobs of Knobfest 2024."
Oh, is that who they use? Oh,
Interesting. Okay,
interesting.
cool. Rainbow Mess says, "I think Behringer gets more money when they try to be the cool renegade copiers of the synth world. Otherwise, they'd just be a large Donner."
Hey, yeah, Donner had a drop this week. That's what I missed. Donner dropped that drum machine. Um, oh,
Oh my gosh. You know, chat, you guys do this to us all the time. Like what was the last stream somebody was like, "Oh, he followed the 3 box synth jam rule." And it's like,
the
"Oh, I
knobs
just
look cool though.
they
Like,
do
let's
look
see. Can I
really
make it full
cool."
screen? What does it do?
Mhm.
Can you guys see how, like, I think those knobs look cool.
I think they do. The whole thing looks awesome. Like it's very like, I don't know, just like it almost looks kind of spacey, you know?
Yeah, like, take this, like, just area without any names or anything, and if you saw this in private video, you'd be like, "Oh, cool!" Like, it's a new,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, let's say Dave Smith. Let's say Sequential released a new desktop thing, and it looked like that. You'd be like, "Hey, that looks pretty cool," but like,
For
it's
sure. It's crazy how like just the design can really just spark interest.
yeah, yeah. And I also think it's cool for them to bring out clones if it doesn't exist. Like,
Mhm.
why would anybody get mad at that? Um, but yeah, here it
Yeah.
is, the Behringer Proton. Um,
Oh,
I guess it's, I don't know.
it looks amazing.
I guess it's cool. I mean, I just bought a dang Labyrinth.
Yeah, dude.
You know, because I put the receipt in the video. Someone pointed out,
Mhm.
they're like, you could have saved 10% if you used a coupon. I was like, don't think that I didn't realize that like after I bought it. Like I definitely did. And I mean, I'm stupid. So but like that's why the comment section is so toxic. It's like
Oh, I
he
know.
doesn't comment on the whole video and then go to you could have saved 10% with a coupon.
You know, are you sure it was like that? Because maybe it was
No,
like,
I think it
hey,
is
you
nice.
could have saved 10. You know, maybe that's the hard thing about like comments. You never hear the tone
Yeah.
of on like how it was said. Maybe that person was like trying to be informative. You know?
Super chat me the $50 instead that I, that I
Yeah, I just feel like you could have used a coupon, but you didn't. So here's $50.
yeah, that would have been the ultimate. The ultimate. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I'm over here like giving away my gear. Not gonna happen. Anyways, Behringer Proton, great. Who cares? Next, I want to talk about the Labyrinth real quick. Something I have and
Oh my
just talked
gosh,
about.
yes. Talk about the Labyrinth.
So I know last stream I said things about the Labyrinth where I said it's not fun. It's not whatever. I said a lot of things, right?
You did.
Well, I wanted to say
The suspense is killing us, man. You've got us wondering.
the Labyrinth is back in its box. There it is. It's in its box. But the Lower Mill Double Knot is still out on the shelf, hanging out, because the Lower Mill Double Knot is still more fun than the Labyrinth. But I'm keeping the Labyrinth. I mean, it's really awesome. But
Okay, I feel as though you kind of you put us on the edge of our seats and made us think that you were gonna completely change what you said about the Labyrinth the last time. At least that's what I thought you were gonna do. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, I know I should think about the Labyrinth, but actually,
no, I think the Labyrinth is, to me, if you can have it with the subharmonicon, because once I linked it up with the subharmonicon and I was learning about how it works, it's like I realized why so many people say it sounds bad, because it's like it's one of those. To me, it's the only Moog I've ever got where you can't just like turn knobs and good things happen. You turn knobs sometimes and things you don't want to have happen. And I mean, and by I mean don't want to happen, I mean go too far.
and then you can't go back to what you had.
Everything controls everything. It's the most intertwined synthesizer that like I've ever owned, meaning the way that it works isn't just it's so not straightforward that like I think it makes people like frustrated in trying to make like, you know, maybe cool melodic tones or something, right? It just kind
Right.
of goes too far.
Hmm.
And a lot of the knobs, just tiny movements change a lot. And
Interesting.
but I still love it, but it's just like I made 2 videos, that's enough.
Mm.
I don't know. I'll take it out again at some point, but you know,
Right.
I can't even say when, and I'm not going to talk
It
about
looks
it.
so good, man. I mean, sorry, what you posted on your Instagram, that reel, it made me want it again. Not
Oh,
gonna
well,
lie. And then I saw a comment under your reel, when you posted the Labyrinth. Somebody was like, this has solidified me wanting to buy the Labyrinth, you know? So it wasn't just me that liked it.
yeah, I honestly like I heard some good like melodic patches from like Aura Music. I like Aura Music's channel and stuff, but like I was it took me time to get it to work exactly how I wanted it, and the problem is getting to that place was a lot less fun the results were great. I love the results, but like it's a machine full of happy accidents. You do tiny little things and it like changes everything. And I wish, here's my one thing. Why can't it have a fine-tuned knob for like the oscillators? It has a coarse. All the knobs are coarse for the oscillator pitch, but no fine knobs. And I found it to, because of how the things interact, much harder to get it in tune than I would have liked. So, but Catherine asks, why? Or are you not returning it? Exactly why are you not returning it? Well, I think it's awesome. I think it's Moog's best since the subharmonicon. But like like subharmonicon's like way up here. Like subharmonicon's so great. And also I think I needed, I hate to say this, Catherine, but I needed like an amount to go on like a 3-tier Moog stand. So I had to this is the only other one. I don't need the Mother 32, but this plus, yeah, this plus the subharmonicon is perfect.
Nice.
You've made me think pretty hard about the double knot.
Yeah, you got a lot of people thinking about the double knot. I know even Synth Samurai was talking about the stream, and he was like, "Hey, like, you know, you talked about how you mentioned that you had a watch Lupop's
Mhm.
video, and he was like, well, now I'm thinking about the double knot, you know."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that double knot.
you did really kind of sell us on the double knot. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I want to at least try it out one day. Next time I go to a synth store.
It's I don't know. I mean,
It looks fun.
what have I done to myself? In reality, I didn't expect this Labyrinth to come out, and then like the day after I bought the double knot, it came out. So
Oh, really? It was the day after you bought the double knot?
basically,
Oh my
like
gosh.
I would have waited, but maybe it's better that I didn't wait. But like I traded in some stuff for the double knot.
Right.
So
And how much is the double knot again?
more. I think it's like 800.
Okay, so the double knot's 800, the labyrinth is
Expensive.
600.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's an
listen, if you
expensive month over here.
yeah, that is expensive. I mean, if you got the money for either or, and it's like, it's not that big of a deal. They're both cool. I think they both sound great. Oh wait, we
Yeah.
didn't hear. I don't think I heard the double knot. I think it just looks fun, but
It's on my Instagram. It does a lot less than
Okay.
I like in a way, but it's just like it gives you good feelings, and that's what I liked.
That's what it's about. And people forget. I think that's actually a good way to kind of tie this whole thing together when talking about like toxicity in the community. It's like at the end of the day, does the piece of gear, does it give you good feelings? Do you feel good like while you're playing it?
Yeah,
That's
and
the
I
important
think
thing.
that's going to be the next video I do. Now that I have time on my hands, Autumn, I will be able to make a real video next, and yeah, I guess that next video will be about it. The video will be entitled, everyone, "In Search of Fun." It
Yes,
will
I
be
love.
about the toyification of like, this polarized world of professional thing looks like a toy, it's a toy, right? A lot of people have
Yes.
that.
Matt Z says, does it bring you joy? Yes. Does it make your eyes sparkle? Does it make your ear holes shine?
Oh, you said ear holes. That's right.
What did you think?
I
don't
just
even
heard-
want to know. I don't even want to know what you think I said. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Okay, Chicano says that's all that matters in the end. Joy, fun, happiness. Catherine says hell yes.
Yeah. I was thinking the next video would be about the Waldorf thing, but then I'm like, you know what? I saw the vision. The video is gonna open up with me swinging on a swing. I gotta go in the real world and film this.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, how fun.
Nice little like monologue about like how I'm not supposed to like this, but I love it or something. So, I gotta conceptualize it, but something closer to the magazine's video.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited for that actually.
Yeah. So, oh, shout out. The Slow Blade. Shout out.
Yes,
Shout
from
out.
Twitch. Just had to drop by and say your album is incredible. Yay!
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I mean, you know, I'm very proud to not I feel very happy to have done that.
Heck yeah.
So it means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's a video I was like working on that was about Waldorf and like how they've gone bankrupt 3 times. It'll be a good video when I do it, but that's so much harder to do because I gotta you gotta go into the Wayback Machine and stuff. It's kind of like when I did the video about the Lindrum 2. It was like it took so long to do that video, but yeah. Get some of I know. I wish I could just read you guys like my whole list of like videos that are on the back burner.
Oh my goodness.
There's so many.
I bet.
Well, anyways, Autumn, we have 4 minutes. Ask Autumn anything you want, chat. Go. She wants to answer you. I know you've been waiting to ask.
You could ask Noir anything you want as well. Do. Hillbox Hillbilly says happy, happy, joy, Ren and Stimpy. Oh my gosh, do you remember that? Happy, happy, joy.
Okay.
Happy, like
See, you don't want to get into a conversation about the creator of that, do you, Autumn? It's one of those that gets ruined.
I don't know if it's gonna ruin it for me. Okay, Chicano asks, what's your go-to order at Chipotle? A steak with black beans, white rice, guacamole, all the salsas. Oh, Matt C says, what is the baby's first synth? Actually, I was talking to my husband about this today. I want to get him the blip blocks. Originally I was going to wait for him to be older, but today I saw him just like slamming on the table. He was just like, blah, blah, blah. And I looked at my husband and I said, I don't care. I'm getting him the blip blocks. I don't care if it's $200. Like I'm getting it for him for Christmas. Yeah.
You're like, I saw the baby destroying our belongings, and I said, I need to go buy him a $200.
Yeah, that's gonna fix it. Yeah. Catherine says, I'm obsessed with a 40-year-old drum machine now. Ooh.
40-year-old drum machine?
Yeah, which one is
that? That would be like the 90s. Interesting. Yeah, Jake.
So are you talking about the Ren and Stimpy guy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, sheesh.
Some stuff that A minor. Possibly. Allegedly.
Dude, oh man.
There you go. Down and Dirty generative modular set under 2,000. Down and Dirty. Oof. Is that for Autumn? That's like a tough question. If that's really a question.
Oh no, that's more of a Noir question. That is more of a Noir question. Kevin Phillips says the Labyrinth. Is that basically answering that question?
It is toxic, the Labyrinth.
There you go.
Matt Z's going. You're not gonna get what is that? What was that other one? The beat thing. The thing we looked at. It was like a blip box, but for beats, and like the children were fighting over it or something.
They came out with a different one, huh? I'm gonna, it's gonna probably be a toss up between the original and like the new one.
I could totally get you one for free.
Could you?
If you but here's the thing. It would require you to return to YouTube. That's the thing.
Oh yeah. Dude, oh my god.
Autumn is offered full money to return to a thing.
I
refuses.
know, right? Maybe I will. I almost returned to YouTube for the Apollo twin. Didn't, yeah. It's all good.
Hey, I mean, look, there's a lot of things I would return that's what I love. That's the best part about this stream, other than us actually being friends, is that like, it's like the two people who sort of are like weird about the whole platform, like embracing the thing, and like, of course, I think maybe that's why our personalities sort of click. It's like Well, wow. Like that sort of success was unexpected, you know?
Yes.
All right.
No,
Bye-bye.
totally. It's so funny because like I feel like I barely got decent at editing. Little like a
Oh,
little
yeah.
better than I used to be. And right when I got okay at it, I stopped posting. But it's okay. That's another conversation. Chicano says I honestly thought this free synth was gonna be an Affirm sponsorship.
Oh, God. Autumn, you just got to do this. Just got to
I
put the term.
mean, I'd be down. I mean, what's a disc had like a
Mhm.
performance at the at NAM like
Yeah.
2023.
Then again, I do feel like the other one is more you, like more for the kids. Like I know this one is like
Mhm.
more powerful and it does like beats and stuff, but the other one just feels like it was like a perfect
Like when you say the other one, are you talking about like the OG or?
yeah, the OG one. There's
Oh,
you know,
okay.
because there's the one with the pads and that's like the new
Yes.
one, and then there's like the one with like the levers and the knobs and stuff, like looking like a
Mhm.
bop it, sort of like a big bop it.
Yes.
So oh, here we go.
So who's the guitar player? Nice Stratocaster on the wall. Me. But it's one of those things. Like I feel like of there's more amateur guitar players in the world like myself. I feel like every time I talk to a guitar player, it's very rare that someone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm so good." I feel like I'm just okay. Just okay. But I recently started playing a little bit more because my son actually likes it when I play for him. So instead of like watching TV and stuff, I just kind of play and he's really mesmerized by it. So I'm getting my calluses back, which is nice.
That's so cool. You don't know how
Mhm.
much I would want. I know this is gonna sound horrible. Also, what's up, Sam? What's up, Sam?
Hey
Shout out
Sam.
to Sam for being on camera this week or last week. Um anyways, I know this is going to sound selfish, but if I could just have a human being child that would be have to be subjected to me doing musical things in front of them
Dude.
and them still loving me when it's over
It's
because they can't eat without me.
oh my gosh. You'd be
True love.
surprised. You'd be surprised when you have a little baby Noir running around. They like music, man.
Oh, you
They
know,
they
well,
do.
let's get the labyrinth in front of. You know what? If you could only make the greatest video ever, Autumn. See, you have it. You have a kid, but if you could make a video of where you somehow like have a baby manipulating like an analog synthesizer, like maybe a modular,
Oh my gosh.
and you could
Yeah.
like maybe that like how they say inside the womb, if you like give the kid classical music or something, he's like smarter or something.
Yeah, that's what I've
Maybe
heard.
out of the womb, you know how much you could sell, Autumn? It's like you sell it to moms. You could like be like, you got to get your kid into Eurorack modular, like because it's so tactile and then the sounds are wacky and the kid likes the wacky sounds,
Oh my goodness, how funny. That's actually a good idea. You just like I market it with like the headphones on the belly. A good way of
Yeah.
describing children. Yeah, would you say the human being child? I'm like
Human being child.
as opposed to what?
Girls come and ask, "Oh, are you good with children?" And I'm like, I love the human being child, of course. I am great with kids.
Wait,
So
really?
no, I'm just thinking like, because I feel like I'm good with kids.
Okay, nice.
Those Eurorack moms, see? It could be you.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Somebody else talked about
Oh, look.
the kids. My 3-month-old loves the loud 4-on-4 acid house. I bang out in the living room. She'll start crying when I stop playing. That is so adorable. Oh my gosh, 3 months old. Congratulations. I hope I hope you get some sleep. I know 3 months is hard. Are you suggesting a baby Eurorack CB control interface with?
Oh, you missed a great opportunity, Autumn, to put like electrodes on your belly attached to a
Oh my
Eurorack
goodness, you guys.
synthesizer.
We did miss out. You know, oh my gosh. Well, you guys should have told me, but I guess I didn't tell you guys until I didn't tell you guys I was preggo
That's
until like
true.
I think I told you guys like the week before I gave birth. I don't even know. Oh, the Slow Blade. By the way, shout out to the Slow Blade and Jack on Twitch, hanging out on Twitch. The Slow Blade says, "Heck yeah, that's awesome. Some reason I want to get into modular so my sons can move tactile inputs with an expected output." Nice.
Yeah, I guess technically the child in the womb is the ultimate randomization module.
Oh my goodness. Dustin
Wait,
says,
what?
"My son dropped his ukulele down the stairs. We had fun
That's
gluing the neck
cute.
back on." Oh, well, that's cool that you guys actually tried to put it back together, you know, instead of throwing it away. That's awesome.
Yeah, see, this could, I bet a video like that would go super viral. If you could just get the baby like somehow kicking on beat for a little bit, like you would be overnight, you know, like the Haktua, you'd be like that, but of the.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I'm sad that I know that reference. I'm very sad that I know that reference. Okay, I will say that
I didn't even know that. And then someone did it in person. I'm in like this Italian store and someone walks by and just, all I hear is Haktua spelling that thing. I'm just like, what the heck?
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I do have the sound of this kid's heartbeat, so maybe I'll do something with that.
There you go.
Oh, see, Brian just said, I've known people record their baby's heartbeat and make a song. Exactly. I have that recording, so I think I could probably do something with that.
I wonder if Andrew did that.
Oh, he might
Maybe.
have.
I mean, who better?
Yes. Oh my gosh, dude. Yes.
His wife is also super nice. Super nice. Anyways, we're over, guys.
Yeah, I didn't realize how over we were.
But you'll see us next week. I won't be on Twitter though, because I'm not there anymore. And I'll probably be in a better place. We'll see how I do. This is only the first day.
Yeah, let's see how you do.
We'll see how I do. Anyways, adios.